Okay, welcome to this video on the 2018 question 2 rotation. So we're going to have a quick read of the question. Alright, so the elevation, plan and 3D graphic of a logo for a hot air balloon are shown. The logo is based on a regular pentagon ABCDE and tangents QP and QR to the circle and points P and R respectively. Part A, draw the given elevation and plan. The logo is rotated 40 degrees about point O by the broken, as shown by the broken line in plan. Part B, project an end view. They're not asking you to show or draw anything else again, in the direction of ROA to show the logo in the rotated position. So they're not asking you to redraw the elevation. Now, here I've done up to here. I'm going to start I'm going to do my curve and then the pentagon. Alright, so the curve is a radius from basically from Q to here. Right, so I get going on that. There's the curve there. Now, we're going to attack the pentagon. So I need you to read the dimensions and figure out where the positions of points P and R are. Or sorry, not P and or D and C rather, D and C. So I'm not, they're pieces of info that there's no point in me telling you. Alright. Okay, so here's point B or D and C of our pentagon. Now, if you've forgotten how to draw a pentagon, I would definitely say that looking up your notes, alright, on it if you have it is far more beneficial than watching this video. So looking up your notes on how to draw a pentagon and applying it is better than watching this video. You might be wondering why am I doing the video. The video is here as if you still don't know how to do it. Right, now, so it's a regular pentagon. What's the external angle of the pentagon? Well, the formula is 360 divided by the number of sides. So 360 divided by 5 gets 72. So I'm just going to zoom in here. Right now. So we're going to set our protractor to 72 degrees. Now be careful you don't mark 68 by accident. Mark 72. It's a common mistake students do. And then the same on the other side. 72 degrees. So our light lines here, our light lines here. Now, the pentagon has 5 equal sides. So, using our compass, we set the compass to the distance of D to C, swing there, and then up to here. And then to there. Now, we can join these 2 points together. And these 2. Okay, so to do the star, join all the corners. Okay, and heavy in relevant lines. Now, so we have the star done, and we have to get the circle around it. So how do we do that now? How do we do that? Alright, how do we, get the center of the pentagon? Well, if you bisect two edges, their bisectors meet in the middle. So that is what I'm going to apply. So I'm going to bisect this line. Now mine might be a little bit off accurate because it is difficult to do it on the visualizer when you can't really lean over your drawing. So I'm going to bisect both edges, or both sides, left and right. And where they intersect is the center of my pentagon. Sorry, let's see. I'm out here. So right there. So I'm going to draw in my circle. Now, there it is, done there. Right, so I get these three bands here, they're 30 down. So I'll do that. Right, now I'm going to join here to here lightly, and then, sorry, it's heavy in this area. Likewise over here. So we're heaving it in as we go along. One more to go down. So just apologies for any background noise. Okay, and that's that part done. Right, so we have to do the tangents at points P and R. So our tangents P and R. Alright, now, so to do a tangent to a circle, okay, we'll sketch it out here. Oh, that's a bad circle. Here. Here's a point P. Join it to the center point of the circle. Bisect the line. draw in the semicircle. Where the semicircle pierces the circle, this is the normal. And here's the tangent. Right now, so we have to join, ours is from point Q, so we have to join Q to the center point of the circle. We have to bisect the center of the circle, or this line rather. And then we have to draw in our semicircle. I drew a full circle there, there's no need for that. So here's our point of contact, right there. And we can draw to there, and likewise on the other side. There's the point of contact, and then you can heavy in, then you can heavy in your circle. So there's the original elevation done, alright, and it should take you less than, you really should get that done in about 6 minutes in truth. Right now, so to do this rotation, this is the original plan, this is the new plan. So we've got to put them on the old plan first and rotate them to the new point, or new plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here was 1/2, here was 3/4. Here's the new 1/2, and here's the new 3/4. Right, so we're going to bring those points over to our YY line. We're just going to follow basic orthographic projection. Our 45 degrees and straight over. And while I think about it, I'm missing something in plan view, I'll do now in just one moment. Or in elevation rather. So our 45 degree lines. And straight over from here. So here's the new 2, 1, 3, 4. So we can heavy them in. Right, so I forgot to do this curve in here. That was in the elevation. So this is radius 80. Now how do you get to center point? Come on, think now. So if I have a circle, any point on the curve to the center is the radius 80. Have I got 2 points on the curve given? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So here's one, here's the other. Right, so I'm going to set my compass to radius 80. I'm going to put my compass here now on one point, swing an arc, and on the other, swing an arc, and where they intersect is your center point for your arc. There you go. There it is. Right now, let's attack this curve here in this view. Right, so I'm going to divide it up into a set of points. Okay, so it's 140 long. So we'll go with every 30. Alright, sorry, my drawing is a tiny 1 mil off there. It is difficult to do these when the visualizer is over and get them dead accurate. Right, so we'll go every 20. So 20, 40, 60, and the center point 20, 20, 20, and the center point. So we're going to bring these points up and mark them on our curve, and we've got to mark them on our original elevation, or our original plan as well. So I'm marking them on the curve, right, and on the original plan. Right, now we'll do these in colour, just or a colour label to make it easier. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Right, so A, B, C, D, I'm after missing D. Sorry, this is D. This is E, F, and G. Alright, so we've got to rotate these points onto our new plan view. So look, compass here. And rotate them onto it. Okay, doke. So bring your points across. .45 degrees and up. And straight up with these points now, and then straight across from the original elevation. Right, so here's point A, and the next one, B, the next one here, C, and then the height at D doesn't change. So none of the points change height. D, E, F, G, and that's them points there, and they're all going to join together. So I'm just going to do very, very light curves there. Now I'm not even doing it accurate. You should keep your for the time being yet. It's only an outline for me. So I'll do that at the end. So you guys probably hardly even see that there, but that's for later. I'll have it in. Right, so I like to switch colour just to make it easier for myself to visualize. So I'm going to do the star now. Right, so this was like A, red A, B, C, and the D, E. Now these are in red. Alright, so come on now, what do we have to do with these points? Where do we have to get them in plan? On which one? The old or the new? So here's A in plan, on the old plan B, on the old plan C, on the old plan D, on the old plan, and E on the old plan. So we're going to label these. So that was E, D, A, C, and B. Now, what do we have to do with the points now? Alright, come on now, what do we have to do? We have to bring them onto our new plan. So I'm putting my compass here and rotating them all about that onto the new plan. So points across now. So I'll mark my dots here just to make it easier for myself to visualize. 45-degree line now. And then bring them straight up. Now don't bring them all the way up the page or you'll confuse yourself. So look, let's bring them to about there. Now, straight across with point A, straight across with E and B, and C and B. So point A is the point in the middle, the top one, so there's A, and then E is the widest one, so up with the widest red dot, E, and then over across with the widest one there gets us B, and then C and D are the two central ones, so I've yet to bring over D. So there's going to be the E there and D here, so D and C. Now, if the points join one view, they join every view. So we can join these together and they're going to be forming a star-like shape again. Right, now we're going to attack the curve, alright, so this one here, alright. Now, it'll be a toughie, but we'll get through it. Alright, so I'm going to divide it up into 60-30, alright, my circle. I'm going to switch over here. I'm going to use a colouring pencil to make this easier for myself, right. Remember, sharp colouring pencil, nothing to say you can't use colouring pencils for drawing lines in the exam, just keep them razor sharp. Right, I'm just going to label these in blue. Alright, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, and remember to touch the points on, they need to contain the points on the pentagon, this ellipse in end elevation. That's what it's going to appear as. Okay, I'll zoom in a tad. Right, so I'm going to drop the points to the original plan. 0, 1, I'm going to go over here, 7 and 5, 8 and 4, 9 and 3. Okay, look, right. 0, 1/11. I forgot to do 10/2. 9/3. 8/4. 7/5. And 6. Right, we got to rotate the points onto the new plan. Right, so I'm just going to mark those blue there to help myself remember. So points over and 45 degrees across and upwards. So straight up. Now that 9-1 should be in line with A, so that 9A is small. Oh my bad, it should have been, yeah, I should have picked this one, because they should be totally in line. So they should, so that's it fixed there. Right, and the point straight across. Now the circle and end elevation should appear as an ellipse. So you've done this a million times. So you should know what it looks like. So here's point 3. Okay, next one is 4, 5, 6. Oh, my bad. I forgot to do 5. So that's 0.5 there. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 0, 1, 2. All right, and I'm going to put bring those over in a moment, or I'm going to sketch them all in at the end. Now we got to do this one, same concept. All right, then don't forget to do the points contact. So we're nearly there. Right, so I'm going to divide. I'll switch over to where's orange there? Okay, 20, 20. So get the point on the curve and get it on the original plan view. Rotate the points down. Bring them over. You're 45 degrees. And straight across, that's them there. So here are points. Now I'm going to sketch them all in, the ones we have to do, and I expect you to know how to do the tangents and this here. Alright, it's very simple. Okay, same concept all together. You don't even need to You don't even need to drop the points down and rotate them. Look, I'll show you an easier way. Alright, so I'm going to sketch in the curve while I'm waiting. I'm just going to do it lightly. And I'm just doing a small portion of it. Right. Okay. Join. Okay. Join the center to number 1 and number 3. And look, the heights remain the same. So a heavy line to here and there. Again, same here and there. Same and here and here, and then heavier points in. To do your tangent, just bring your point of contact over, bring it over until it touches the curve, and heavy in the relevant portion. And likewise on the other side. Alright, so I'll actually go and do that now. And there's the rotated view, and let me sketch that in. So that's it there done. Alright, cheers, thank you, bye bye.